Imagine your grandchildren the way I envision mine. I'm not entirely sure whether to be pleased or alarmed. Perhaps I'm losing my touch. With these words tinged with emotion and humility, King Charles III stood before the world to deliver what would be remembered as his final speech as monarch. But this wasn't just a speech. It was a historic transfer of power, a heartfelt royal decree that named Prince William, Catherine, Princess of Wales, and their three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, the future of the British monarchy. They are the heart of this nation's tomorrow, Charles declared, his voice steady but laden with sentiment. His words echoed through the halls of Buckingham Palace and into homes across the Commonwealth. Their training begins now, and I trust them to carry us forward. Insiders say the moment, while meticulously planned, was deeply personal and so moving, in fact, that even the most stoic royal courtiers were left in tears. But what made this speech resonate so powerfully with the public? Why did it feel so monumental? And what does it mean for the future of the House of Windsor? Stay with us as we unpack this defining moment in royal history, and don't forget to share your thoughts. This is a turning point we'll remember for generations. There's something profoundly moving about a king stepping down not out of duty, but out of hope. King Charles, who waited a lifetime to wear the crown, has always been a man of service. Shaped by the legacy of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, his short reign was defined by extraordinary challenges: his own cancer diagnosis, the Princess of Wales's health issues, and the ever-evolving role of the monarchy in a modern world. Yet, as he stood in the iconic blue drawing room, where his mother once delivered her beloved Christmas addresses, Charles didn't speak like a king bound by time. He spoke like a father, like a grandfather, a man full of faith in the generation to come. The decree he issued wasn't some cold royal formality, it was a heartfelt plea, a request to the nation to stand behind William, Catherine, and their family, and the nation responded. In the days that followed, polls revealed near-universal support, with 92% of Britons expressing confidence in the new Prince and Princess of Wales. This wasn't just a speech, it was the dawn of a new royal era. Throughout his life, Charles has never shied away from duty. From launching the Prince's Trust to championing environmental causes long before they were fashionable, he's always led with conviction. As king, he guided the monarchy through turbulent waters. But in this final address, it was his vulnerability that truly struck a chord. "I have given my life to this nation," he said, his voice faltering as he spoke of his late mother. "Now it is time for me to step back and let the next generation shine." Royal watchers noted the subtle, poignant nod to his health, a reminder of the cancer diagnosis that forced him to pause his public duties in 2024. Yet, rather than linger on his struggles, Charles turned the spotlight on William and Catherine, praising their steadfast devotion to the nation. The decree itself was a masterful blend of tradition and progress. By officially designating William and Catherine as the future stewards of the monarchy, Charles ensured a smooth and symbolic transition. But it was his mention of their children George, Charlotte, and Louis that captured hearts across the globe. "They are the future," he said, "and their training begins soon." Sources close to the palace revealed that this isn't your typical royal upbringing. Each child's development is being carefully tailored with personalized programs that fuse royal tradition with modern relevance. George, heir to the throne, is being groomed with a curriculum centered on constitutional history and leadership. Charlotte, known for her calm presence, will study international relations and diplomacy. And little Louis, the family's spirited youngest, will explore creative arts and leadership development. This forward-thinking training model reflects Charles's belief that the monarchy must evolve or risk fading into irrelevance, and the public, they're all in. Social media lit up with love and posts like "God bless King Charles" and "William and Kate will make us proud" trended across platforms, and why not? No couple is more prepared to lead than William and Catherine. Their love story, from a chance encounter at St. Andrews University to a life lived under the world's microscope, has only made them stronger. William, now officially the Prince of Wales, has been preparing for this role his entire life. During Charles's health crisis in 2024, he stepped up quietly and capably, serving as counselor of state. Catherine, meanwhile, has redefined what royal service looks like. Her passionate work in early childhood development and mental health has made her one of the most beloved members of the royal family. They've also created a family that feels real, relatable. From school runs in Windsor to silly moments at polo matches, William and Catherine have made their public roles look remarkable, normal. Just hours after Charles's historic address, royal insiders described a deeply moving private moment. Behind palace walls, William and Catherine gathered their children and took in the enormity of their new reality. As the gravity of the king's decree sank in, the couple exchanged a quiet glance, an unspoken vow built on years of trust. They've always known this day would come, one confidant shared. But hearing the king say it out loud, that was different. That hit. Catherine, ever the steady presence, reached for William's hand and gave it a gentle squeeze. Their children, watching closely, took their cues from them. George, now 12, stood with a budding sense of responsibility, his thoughtful gaze reminiscent of his great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth. Charlotte, mature beyond her years, leaned in to comfort Louis, who, surprisingly solemn, nodded silently. That composure, that unity, it wasn't an accident, it's the product of intentional parenting, of years spent building a home where duty and normalcy coexist. Where baking birthday cakes is just as important as learning about the Commonwealth, the public sees it too. Those fleeting moments, Catherine adjusting George's tie at Trooping the Color, or William beaming as Charlotte chats with a veteran, they tell the story of a family grounded in love, purpose, and genuine connection. They're not just royals, a palace aide noted. And the nation is cheering them on. One user wrote, "Kate's grace is unmatched." Another posted, "William is ready, this is their time." Their strength doesn't lie in ceremony, it lies in authenticity. And that's exactly what makes them the perfect heirs for this next chapter in royal history. Prince Louis, the family's spirited youngest, is being given the freedom to explore his creativity. His training includes music and drama, with royal insiders hinting at a growing interest in storytelling, perhaps inspired by his animated personality seen during Trooping the Color. Louis's program also emphasizes emotional intelligence, designed to help him grow into a supportive, steady presence for his siblings. What makes this training so different is William and Catherine's modern, hands-on approach. They're committed to preserving their children's childhoods, while preparing them for a lifetime of service. They want George, Charlotte, and Louis to feel empowered, not burdened, said a palace insider. That means striking a careful balance between royal duty and normal childhood moments. Ballet classes for Charlotte, soccer matches for George, and garden playtime for Louis are all part of the plan. They're also carefully introducing their children to the digital world, teaching them the role of social media in shaping public perception. It's a forward-thinking nod to the monarchy's need to remain relevant in a tech-driven world. So far, the children seem to be adapting with ease. The public can't get enough of this next generation. Video clips of Charlotte's elegant curtsies and George's thoughtful waves are going viral, with fans gushing, "They're the monarchy's brightest stars," and Louis, with his cheeky grins, has become an internet sensation, inspiring hashtags like "Nod, Louis steals the show." A recent YouGov poll revealed that 87% of Britons believe the Wales children will redefine royalty, a powerful show of support for the family's evolving role. But this enthusiasm goes beyond charm. It's rooted in hope. As one royal watcher put it, "George, Charlotte, and Louis feel like our kids growing up to make us proud." William and Catherine's efforts to blend tradition with relatability are work. They've created a model of royal parenting that embraces individuality and nurtures a new kind of royal confident, grounded and deeply human. With the children's training plans officially in motion, all eyes are on the Wales family. The moment King Charles's speech aired, the entire nation seemed to pause and then exhale with collective gratitude and anticipation. From the cobbled streets of London to the hills of Scotland, people gathered outside Buckingham Palace, in village pubs, and on social media to honor a king who had given his all and to embrace the family he entrusted with the future. Crowds braved a chilly July evening, waving Union Jacks and leaving bouquets of roses and lilies at palace gates. Each flower was a quiet thank you for decades of service. Placards read, "God bless our king," and "William and Kate, you've got this," capturing a sentiment that felt universal. Online, the reaction was electric. Hashtags like "Nod, Thank You Charles," "Future Wales," and "Wales Sock" trended globally, drawing millions of posts. One tweet, shared over 50,000 times, read, "Charles stepped up when we needed him. Now William, Kate, and their kids will carry the torch. So proud." Another showed a family watching the speech together, captioned, "Crying with pride for our royals." But this outpouring wasn't just about loyalty to the crown, it was something far more personal. A connection. There is a profound fondness for a family that has endured challenges in the public eye and continues to inspire. A snap. YouGov poll revealed overwhelming support. 94% of Britons backed Charles's decision to step aside, 89% expressed full confidence in William and Catherine's leadership, and 78% admitted they felt emotionally invested in the Wales family. These numbers tell the story of a monarchy not just surviving but thriving. The reason is simple. The royals no longer feel distant. Catherine shared her cancer diagnosis in a candid video. William was laughing while he chased Louis at a charity polo match. George showed humility by waving during the Trooping the Color ceremony. These are not just monarchs, they're people. Social media only deepened this connection. On X, formerly Twitter, fans posted clips of Charlotte's graceful curtsy at a Commonwealth event with comments like, "She's only 10 but already a queen." Others shared montages of William and Catherine's charity work, praising their passion, dedication, and humanity. Even Louis, with his unpredictable balcony antics, won hearts, dubbed by many as the nation's little brother. Inside the palace, sources say the family was deeply touched. Catherine reportedly teared up reading messages from schoolchildren who had drawn pictures of the royal family with crowns and hearts. "It's humbling," said one insider, quoting William. "We feel the weight of their trust." And this feeling wasn't limited to the UK. All across the Commonwealth, from Canada to Australia, leaders and citizens voiced support. Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese tweeted, "King Charles's grace paves the way for a bright future under William and Catherine." In Jamaica, local communities held watch parties, cheering loudly at the mention of the children's training. Back home, a grandmother standing outside Kensington Palace said it best, "Charles gave us stability. William and Kate give us hope. And those kids, they're our joy." It's a love story between a nation and its royal family, one that promises to endure. If William serves as the foundation of this new royal era, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is its vital core. Her influence on the monarchy's future is profound. She serves not only as a mother and a public figure but also as the quiet force that ensures this transition proceeds smoothly behind closed doors. Kate's strength keeps everyone grounded, one palace source said. "She's the one making sure the family is truly ready for what's next." Her parenting, equal parts empathy and practicality, has shaped George, Charlotte, and Louis into kids who are not only poised but also real. Whether gently guiding Charlotte at Queen Elizabeth II's memorial or playfully nudging Louis at Trooping the Color, Catherine's every move radiates calm leadership. Behind the scenes, her impact is even greater. She often engages in late-night discussions with William about their children's futures. She creates education plans that are specifically tailored to each child. They consistently strive to strike a balance between their royal duties and their daily upbringing. Insiders say she's adamant the children grow up with purpose but also with joy. George is diving into constitutional studies. Charlotte is exploring diplomacy. Louis is finding his spark in the arts. Catherine oversees it all, making sure each path suits their strength. Her groundbreaking work with the Center for Early Childhood shapes much of this parenting style. Emotional intelligence is valued as highly as etiquette. At a recent school event, Catherine knelt beside a nervous Louis, whispering words that instantly brought a smile. That moment, captured on camera, went viral. "She's the mom we all wish we had," one user commented. And the public's admiration is undeniable. On social platforms, fans call her a queen in waiting and the monarchy's secret weapon. A new poll revealed that 91% of Britons view Catherine as a role model, with many pointing to her cancer recovery as proof of her quiet resilience. But her impact stretches far beyond her family. Catherine is shaping a monarchy that feels modern, accessible, and full of compassion. Under her guidance, the Wales family isn't just prepared for the future, they're already leading it. As the echo of King Charles III's final speech slowly fades, one truth stands above all: the monarchy's future isn't just intact, it's alive with possibility. His decision to step aside, an act of deep humility and foresight, was more than leadership, it was a legacy. By naming Prince William, Princess Catherine and their children as the heart of the crown, Charles bridged tradition and progress. Already, the family is diligently working hard. William and Catherine are collaborating with royal advisors to shape a future-focused path for George, Charlotte, and Louis. George is immersed in constitutional education, Charlotte is diving into diplomacy, Louis is nurturing his creativity. Each child's path is tailored, intentional, and powerful. But the present is more than a royal transition. This is a familial narrative that resonates deeply with the spirit. Charles, the proud grandfather, beams with hope as he watches his grandchildren rise. William, steady and resolute, bears the responsibility with quiet strength. Catherine, with grace and warmth, ensures her children are raised with both duty and love. A royal aide shared a touching moment from just days after the family gathered at Sandringham, not for formalities but for tea and laughter. As Louis chased Charlotte through the garden, Charles looked on, eyes glistening. "They'll make you proud," he told William, and the country agreed. The palpable love is evident from the sea of flowers outside Buckingham Palace, to the flood of support online, where "Thank You Charles" and "Wales' future" are trending side by side. A recent poll showed 95% of Britons feel inspired by the Wales family's authenticity. One post summed it up: "Charles gave us a monarchy that feels human." Another added, "George, Charlotte and Louis are our future and we're ready to cheer them on." The human connection formed through small gestures, honest moments, and unwavering love is the monarchy's enduring magic. What's your favorite memory from this historic shift? Please feel free to share your thoughts below and continue to join us for more royal stories. The future is bright, and it's only just begun.